radio according to you.
Welcome back to the invasion with Mswenk, London, and the Phoenix.
Hello.
We've had a good day so far. You've been here all day from 12 to 3. The time right now is 43 minutes after 2 p.m. We went through a discussion. We had a discussion about a lot of topics. One of them being positive energy, what we implement in our daily routines, and what we implement in our daily routines as to make sure
Positivity.
to make sure that we have a good day, or give out good energy in the world to receive it back. I heard you speaking earlier about
What? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bruh.
No, I'm gonna ask.
Oh, your cupboard, go in.
No, don't be like that. I'm gonna ask. I think it's gonna be very educational, for other people. If we at least give it a chance to discuss. We at least discuss this. Please share what you were sharing with me.
I share a lot of things. What was that again?
About how boy children get affected by
Okay, so I was saying
their life.
positivity and everything, but men apparently would rather die than to share like their emotions or whatever it is that they're going through, particularly with females, and other gents. And I mentioned Ogoti. I had this conversation with this friend of mine. He was saying when women are are very angry actually lately, and how we've got into a discussion about how that can possibly affect umntana in terms of
how they treat women,
how they treat women in the future. True. And Landiyobana, they witness this anger, or they experience this anger either directly directed towards them or to other men or other individuals, shall I say. And how that situation can also contribute to the amount of
abuse,
angered
people.
Angered men in society, and how ababudi that are very upset and angered do not want to come forth with how they feel, because they are scared of being ridiculed or ostracized. It wasn't okay. That was what I shared.
I wanted people to hear that, just to have something to think about, especially my parents who are listening. I also have another thing, topic I'd like to maybe just share with you guys and get your opinion and your views on it. Do you think that we are desensitized by the media? What part does what role does the internet play in our society, especially with young kids? Right now they have access to almost anything right now. Are we desensitized by what we see on our phones, on our TV screens, on our day-to-day lives? And how does that affect, do you think that affects a child growing up in today's society, being exposed to so much violence, so much abuse, so much, sexual content, which shouldn't be there in the first place, and just how people treat each other in general, and how do you think that contributes to a kid growing up in this era?
Look, it's a norm. Kulando besithetha earlier in the week as well about cell phones being the new norm. We're constantly on our cell phones. And I think also growing up, we were only allowed to get a cell phone when we were like teenagers.
Yeah.
Like 16.
Like, genuinely speaking.
That was like the only time we like, okay, fine.
But they've got it very young, 9 years old, iPhone.
Right, the kids are playing with, the little babies are playing with cell phones right now. So they are exposed to media at a young age, ne? And us being desensitized by media, ne? Desensitization, it happens over time, right? Daily.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna keep seeing stories about crime and into njalo, you're gonna end up being desensitized about low crime.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's just like, it happens every day. I hear it every day.
It's not something that's much of a surprise to you or
it's
shocking.
Nothing new.
It's just
new.
daily news.
Yeah, well, just because it's like.
What do you think as a parent? What do you think? What steps parents could implement and use, or any tricks and things they can use to try protect their children?
I think education is key. I would assume. I in fact believe.
Yes.
Because obviously you can't protect your kids for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eventually they have to go out into the world. You might have protected them for as long as you can, but outside of the immediate environment that you have created, these other people that have a different background or environment that they're coming from, and they're exposed and upbringing yabo. So this isn't you just need to educate your kids to these realities of life.
You know, I was thinking, like, do you not think maybe therapy should be like a tool that is free in schools from a very young age?
It should be accessible. It should be available, readily available. I believe that.
Because
I'm
I think
one person
our
who
traumatic
wants to go to
experiences, like in our past as growing up as children, you know, whether we realize it was a traumatic experience or it wasn't.
You know, there's something Okanyima said actually. We interview with Omakji, and it made so much sense to me. She said something along the lines of, when we get sick, we know what to do.
Yes.
You know, we do go for medical checks once a year. If something hurts, we go and get it checked. But when it comes to our mental health, it's not something that we do. And she said,
we don't know where to go.
Yeah, you know, and she said, you know, we need to make it a
prioritize it.
Yeah, make it a regular thing that go to therapy. Even if you think you don't need it, just go. Just to check your mental health. The way that you check your physical health and you go for those physicals, it should be a norm.
Because genuinely, there's nothing better than feeling like you're in the right mind space.
Yeah, and you know, that's definitely something I would like to do.
Yeah.
Like, go to therapy. Just, you know.
I believe in that too. Go to therapy, guys. It should be good for you.
Even if you think you don't need it.
There's nothing better than being in a positive mindset and just like, you know, being in your zen. You know, when you're like, there's nothing that can ruin my day.
Totally.
Everything that's coming, no, chief.
Totally.
Yeah, understand? Any negative and then just like bounce. Yeah, I understand. But yeah, today we've had a lot to talk about in terms of mental health, positive energy, spiritual energy, and how to fight spiritual battles. What have you taken from today's episode, Phoenix? Personally, what have you taken from it? Have you been educated in any sense that you've learned something about yourself or learned something about me or anything?
I've learned quite a lot about you.
What have you learned? What have you learned? What have you learned?
You can't keep a good man down.
You can't keep a good man down, ladies and gentlemen. La. If I do say so myself. It's not easy. Yeah, I understand it. Let me talk to you. Let me tell you, it's not easy. Yeah, I understand this life thing. It can't be easy. It cannot ever be easy. But you do not lose, and you know what I'm saying? There is no loss. We do not lose. these battles, the ones you can control, the things that you can control, Chief. You make sure you are fighting. You understand? And fight with positive energy, even in that fight. The things you cannot control, no, my friend, leave them to God, my friend. You cannot
let it
do it.
Go, let God.
You know, that was another thing we spoke about, is that letting go, forgiving
that
yourself. Weight on your shoulder might be because
others.
you haven't let things go. You haven't let those feelings go. You gotta shed your skin. You know, you gotta come into your new, you gotta leave the cocoon to become a butterfly.
Can I throw it in there? Be a phoenix.
Oh, snap! That's such a good one. That was brilliant. I
had to throw that in there.
Be a phoenix. But yeah, other than that, this weekend, do you have anything planned? I know it's only Thursday. Do you have anything planned? It's Thursday. It's fake Friday, so the weekend has started. And did you?
Has it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Say kalile man. Why you launch it? No, I went out for supper, guys. You understand? And I had a measly small glass of wine.
And supper went.
No, it was just
down well.
It was just a few glasses of wine with nice meal, seafood, opens the palate, So I was just enjoying myself. Nonetheless, I hope you guys are gonna have a good weekend this weekend. Don't forget to finish the day strong. We started it strong. Stay positive. Give out love. You'll receive love. Give out the blessings. They will come back. Yeah, understand that, and manifest. Would you like to say any encouraging words to the people?
Dude, I feel
listeners?
like you've got this positivity, words of encouragement thing on.
For sure.
On log.
For sure. You know what it is.
What more can I add? What
Kingubani.
more? What more?
La lela.
All I can say is.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the next show.
I go by the name Mswenk London. This is the Phoenix on my right. It is 54 minutes after 2 p.m. This is The Invasion. And it's been a great day. I hope you stay positive. Keep your mind right so you can keep your body right. A healthy mind is a healthy body, a healthy soul. Means we're getting more healthy money. We are looking for the Changura Chief. Enjoy your day. I go by the name Mswenk London. It's been a pleasure. Phoenix, Bashaya boy.
Until next time.
Bye.